Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you through 5 vegan meals that I ate for dinner or supper or whatever you want to call it this week. So I hope you enjoy. They're quick, simple, easy, healthy, and delicious. So here we go. The first one we're starting out with is the sweet potato Beyond Burger MEXI bowl. So it is a whole lot of goodness packed in there. So the first thing I start off doing is chopping up my sweet potatoes. I like to boil them sometimes because I just feel like that cooks them all the way through. So I boil them first before I put them in the oven, and I just feel like that creates a nice crispy potato that is still soft in the middle and gets crispy on the outsides. I just boil them for about 10 minutes so that they're not fully cooked but almost there, with some salt before I put them on the pan like this, spray them with a little bit more oil, and then I coated them with some Mexican seasoning. You can just use like a Tex-Mex seasoning, or if you want to make it yourself and use like cumin, smoked paprika, and so on, you can do that as well. Then I began chopping up some bell peppers that I wanted to use in here. So right now we have a yellow bell pepper. Clearly, you just cut it up, dice it. So again, we're going to spray a pan before we toss those on there, let it fry up, as well as a yellow or white onion. And then I tossed in some frozen corn and jalapeno mix that I had in my freezer, going for a very yellow theme here. Once those were all cooked up, I added in the Beyond patties as well as some more of that Mexican seasoning. And then we're going to start on our salsa-ish thing, and as well as a like lime cream to put on top. So we zest those limes. Zesting them really helps bring out the flavor. Next, I'm going to pull out a couple of these green onions, chop those up really nicely and fine. And then I'm going to toss that in one of the containers with the lime zest, chop up some cherry tomatoes and toss those in there as well. This is clearly the salsa that we're making. It's a nice fresh salsa. We're not gonna cook it or boil it or anything like that. Add in the lime juice there and a little bit of stevia, salt and pepper. And then I add in half of the pepper mixture that we fried up and give it a good toss all together. Then we're gonna go back to checking on our Beyond Burgers, flip them over, and then start crumbling them up so that they're in little bite-sized pieces that we want for a MEXI bowl. I added in a little bit of tomato sauce just to give it a little bit of a sauciness, I guess, to it, as well as some water, and then stir it up again. Then back to our one dish with some lime zest. We added in some vegan sour cream here, and then some more lime juice. And that is it. Salt and pepper, stir it up, and we get this nice little freshy cream that's going to complement our dish. Take the potatoes out of the oven. I had some rice already cooked. I threw the potatoes on top of there, the Beyond Burger, the salsa, the pepper mixture, and then topped it off with that cream. And this was honestly so amazing. I made enough for 2 portions, and I wish I made enough for the entire week. It was so good. Highly recommend this. The next dish that we have up is this roasted tofu and cauliflower grain bowl, power bowl if you will. So first things first, we want to chop up our protein and get it going. So just in little bite-sized cubes here I do, and then fry it up on a pan with just a little nonstick spray on there. You don't need a lot of oil when you're cooking unless you really desire it for your flavor. I personally like to keep things as healthy and fresh as I can, so I don't think I need much, and I just put a little salt and pepper on there and call it good. Next thing we're going to do is rinse and dry off some chickpeas. I peel off some of the little skins off them, but I don't worry about them all. Next, we're gonna add them to a pan with some Moroccan spice. So if you can find this, it's a great addition to your cooking seasonings that you have. It's really nice to switch up the flavors. Here I am microwaving some frozen cauliflower to roast and toss back in with the same pan and a little bit more seasoning. Then I got a plate of greens, chopped up some cucumber, and then I peeled in some carrots. I love making these little carrot ribbons. I just think they're fun and they add a nice crunch to the salad. And then I added in on top my tahini dressing. If you want the recipe for that, I'm going to make you go watch another video because it's all over everyone. Then I cheated and used some of this Seeds of Change rice quinoa mixture. Honestly, why make your life complicated? If you can find these things that are convenient and they're on sale, then why the heck not? So I finished off with some cherry tomatoes, and this grain bowl was absolutely amazing. I loved all the flavors packed in there, tons of nutrients. Next, we're moving on to this extra green pesto spaghetti squash pasta. What a name, right? So the first thing we're going to do is start by making our pesto with some garlic, lemon juice, a bunch of spinach in there. Struggle to get it in. And then I had to try to salvage some of this basil that I had. It was kind of going bad, I'm not gonna lie. Then I added in some vegan Parmesan cheese, extra virgin olive oil, pine nuts, and salt and pepper. Blended that all up with a little bit of water as well. And you might need to stop it, shake it up a little bit, but it will get there, I promise you. Next, we are going to steam up a little bit of green peas and edamame, you know, for that extra greenness. And then here I steamed my spaghetti squash in the microwave as well. It's so easy to just cut it into rings and then scoop it out just like this. It's my favorite way to do it. It's quick, you don't need to worry about the oven, and you get it done in 3 minutes. I fried up these golden fish fillet things I had in the freezer because I needed a source of protein. So I started off by heating up the pesto just a little bit and then added in the spaghetti squash, mixed it all up of course. And then I'm going to add in the green peas and edamame, and again mix that up. I topped it with some hemp seeds and had my little fish fillets on the side there as well. And I mean, just look at this. What a gorgeous little piece of, you know, like that is like a hunk. I don't even know what to call it. That's like the Green Hulk, like sexy little thing. Sexy big thing? I don't know, you tell me. Whatever, I'm losing it. It's late at night when I'm recording this, okay? Next, we're moving on to this pesto tofurkey grilled cheese. I kind of goofed up the name there, but you get it. So I wanted to repurpose some of that pesto that I had. So I got this lovely, lovely hunk of sourdough from Cobb's Bread. Love it. And I spread some pesto on there, pretty basic. But it's a good way to repurpose sauces. Sauces go good on everything, you know, pastas, sandwiches, you name it. And then we added in some vegan turkey slices, lots of white onion. I feel like once you realize that you like onion, you just can't like step back from it. So here I am with lots of white onion. Salt and pepper there, chopped up some cherry tomatoes because I didn't have any like nice big tomatoes, but I mean, we work with what we got and we don't waste food around here, so that's what we're doing. Loaded on as much greens as I could fit on there, and then chopped up some soy vegan cheese. You guys know I love the blocks personally. They melt the nicest, and the soy cheese I think is really kind of bang on with its flavor. Then I heated up this grill. If you don't have a grill, you can just do it on a pan, but I haven't used this grill in about 2 years, so I wouldn't say it's a necessity. But I thought what a fun way to pull it out, because it gives you these sexy little grill marks, and I mean, we like that a lot. And then we sliced this big beauty up. And I mean, like, what? I could have let the cheese melt a little bit more, but let's be honest, I was getting anxious. I wanted to eat it. I have a hard time waiting for my food to finish. This was unreal. Like, really, really love the flavors. I didn't know if I needed the soy cheese in there, but I'm glad I did it. It really completes the whole idea of a grilled cheese, right? Next thing we're moving on is the spicy peanut butter tofu and noodles. This is the easiest recipe in the world. First of all, these are all the ingredients we use to make our sauce. I'll put it down in the description box below. Very quick and easy. Fried the tofu with just salt and pepper and a little bit of sesame oil. Quickly steamed some asparagus. I love asparagus, why don't I buy it more often? And then boiled some water, dumped it over some rice noodles, and then plated it all together, topped with a little sriracha, sesame seeds, and green onion. Boom, easiest meal. Seriously, done in 10 minutes. And that is everything I have for you today. I felt like such a speedster going through this, so I hope you enjoyed it. Very quick, easy, like I said. It takes about the same amount of time to watch this video as it does to make any of those recipes. So I hope to see you recreating them. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.